was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Herbert will give this one to Eckler, and he will have. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He's got this to Williams, complete. A big play there for LA. 56 yards. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Slot man moves right. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're going to get this.
They know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Pressure to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. That sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down. That lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it down
to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. after the touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. Taylor now from the end zone. And sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
He's got a man complete. And he will step out of bounds here.
Blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And it's looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner. Through contact and short of the sticks.
Rodgers again now. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Going for it. Here's ETN. That's strong. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a problem.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Eckler now between the tackles, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Rodgers now on first down. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. On first down, Rodgers. Defenders had intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And getting that kind of yardage against a defense is really kind of geared to stop that play. Your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. touchdown. Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And they finally got to him at the 2-yard line. Almost coast to coast. What a great return. They'll be set up beautifully.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward.
And they'll run with ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have cut the lead back down to 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take Charles Davis, operating going. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded right around the 8. And he won't get this. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. He's got the first down and more. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taylor now from the end zone.
And it's a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne from 8 yards out. And the Jaguars take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And they will. Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
From his end zone, here comes Ed. Now Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 35. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
About the elements that go into making a big play. This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot. You want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Left side. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers on the slant. He'll get it to Jones. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. ETN up the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he maneuvers. Patterson's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Taylor now from the end zone. And they'll do a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
In motion goes the tight end. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. To Guyton. And he's brought down. They took a big shot there. It pays off. A solid gain downfield. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Herbert to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throwing, Herbert. That's caught by Palmer, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
One last throw here for Herbert. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency.